Steve. And in a traditional classroom, what do you say is going on? Oh, okay. And what are the students supposed to do?
Listen.
Yeah, right. It didn't work. The reason you're here is because whatever that person was telling you didn't stick. Now, that's the old way of doing things. I mean, this is my opinion. I got to give an opinion. You may have other reasons for being here, but this is what's in my head. I'm hoping that you guys will write down some ideas about why some people have trouble with math. And one of the theories I have is that this was not very interactive. This was quite passive. The teacher wrote something on the board and you were supposed to copy it, and that was called participation. And then you were supposed to duplicate it again at the end of the week and at the end of the term. Well, there might be a different way of doing things. It's like there are different kinds of questions that people have. I mean, they don't all look the same. And there may be, in addition to the types of queries, there may be different responses. Instead of me giving the answer all the time, I might tell this person, ask that question over here, and this person might be able to give the answer. Okay? So, in some ways, this will be similar to what you've done before in whatever coursework you've done. Usually in high school, a lot of this stuff was covered in high school. So, the teacher shows you some exercises, and what I'm going to ask is for you guys to try to find the answer. And here's the key. After you've done it once, the idea is just to keep practicing it. Now, what most people think of as practice, because this is once a week we meet, so on Tuesdays we're just going to do the same problem 6 times. And then nothing happens for a week. I'm going to show you, well, I'm asking you to participate in what we call the flipped classroom or the blended classroom, or we're face-to-face now, and I'm going to be asking you to do stuff online. And you can do it online in a lot of different ways. It's like, if we try one of these problems, like, I don't know, this one pops up, where does this look familiar? Have you seen this kind of thing before? And what are you supposed to do in this situation? I mean, what are we trying to do? Yeah, you got to solve for y, that's what they say. So, in a typical classroom, we would do some problem like that maybe 6 times. And then I'd give you homework, and then you'd be isolated. And then I'd see you in 7 days. And then I'd look at your homework. That's not how we learn. In front of you is 17 effective principles for instruction. And I usually forget some of these. But that's why I give you the list, because you're going to participate in this, right? That's my hope. So, what this does, it's instructions for the teacher, but you can read it as instructions for yourself as well when you're explaining a problem to someone. And so what I've done is I put a couple of problems through here. I guess you've seen this kind of thing where you draw a graph and you find the y. And here's some volumes. Got a little box here. Be nice to find the surface area too. That would be good. Over here, I got another little problem. In here. This one shows up on the test where, you know how there's an inequality and you've got to shade one side or the other? They love these. Yeah. Because it's easy to go A, B, C, or D, right? It's either that one or that one or that one, right? Okay. Then I got a couple of these over here. Now, I know some of you will probably just want to work alone. That's okay.